Storytime photos? I used to work for this garbage removal place for years. It was a dirty job, but it paid well, so I was able to ignore most of the disgusting things I had to do. That is until one day a job came and that changed my whole life. It seemed simple enough. The caller had 12 heavy garbage bags of rocks that needed to be removed. That should have been my first clue that something was very wrong. People don't usually put rocks in bags, but the caller was willing to pay an extra $100 once I completed the job, so I figured I'd just do it. I get to the address and there aren't any garbage bags in sight. I sat outside for a bit because things were really starting to feel weird. Something about the whole situation was slimy, and I felt a strong urge to get out of there, and fast. I decided I was just going to listen to my gut and just go home, but I was too late. I looked up to see a man coming from the house and walking towards my car. We made small talk, and he was actually pretty normal, but I was about to learn he was faking it. I asked him if the bags of rocks were in the backyard since I didn't see them, and what he said sent a wave of panic through my entire body. He pointed up to the house and said the bags were actually inside. Who takes rocks from outside, puts them in bags, and then brings them into the house, only to pay someone to bring them back outside? It didn't make any sense. That's when I knew I had no idea what was actually in the bags. I told myself to just get it over with, and made my way into the house. I picked up the first bag and I knew right away it wasn't rocks. The bags weren't leaking, and there was no smell. But whatever was inside was a mixture of solids and liquid. I just wanted to get out of there, so I loaded all of the bags in my truck as fast as I could. It wasn't until I drove away and made it down the street that I realized just how nervous I was. It was so bad I had to pull over because I was going to be sick. I knew I shouldn't open the bags, but I had to know what was in them. It was so much worse than I could have imagined. He didn't even remove their clothes before he put their pieces in the bags. I remembered seeing the same shirt on one of his kids in their family photos.